Hey there, welcome everybody to Prog Monster. My name is Murph. I'm the host of this show, a show dedicated to progressive rock and other forms of rock music. So here we are back on day 23 of those great bands that had two or more lead vocals. In this case, there's two in the band. And for those of you who need a little bit more of an explanation, because maybe this is the first one you've watched, we're taking bands that have at least two lead vocals, maybe more. In this case, there's two, but maybe more. And I'm not talking about those great harmony vocals that you get from some groups. I'm talking about two distinct vocalists doing singing for the group on their albums. And this band has two of them. Now, the main guy, he sings a bulk of it. I'm probably going to guess about 75 to 80% of the songs, and the other guy does 25%. The actual third guy, I think he does one song, but I never followed it, so I can't tell you much about it. So the group we're talking about today is Cream, the 1960s supergroup, maybe the first, if not the first supergroup. And this featured three members, what they might coin that phrase, power trio, which featured Jack Bruce on guitar and lead vocal, on bass and lead vocals, Eric Clapton on guitars and lead vocals, and Ginger Baker on the drums and percussion. So they had four albums that they put out in the 1960s. Fresh Cream, Disraeli Gears, Wheels of Fire, and Goodbye. The problem, and they probably could have done more stuff, easily could have produced a lot more stuff, but Jack Bruce and Ginger Baker did not get along, and I'm not really surprised because Ginger Baker didn't really get along with too many people, and hence the reason why I actually don't own any Cream albums, because I just couldn't stand the guy, and I still can't stand the guy. But I'm not here to speak ill of the dead. We're here to talk about the two vocalists today, Jack Bruce and Eric Clapton. So the styles of these two guys, not too dissimilar, very within the range. I think Eric Clapton a little bit slower, same as his guitar style, a little bit slower, more bluesy sounding. Not as forward a voice, not as dominating a voice, but still really good, and he does a lot of his own stuff. Really solid kind of singer. The other guy, Jack Bruce, much more dominating, much more of a heavier voice, and he did most of the big tunes, and his voice really fits that hard rock kind of sound of the group quite a bit. I quite dig his voice a lot. I'm glad he was the lead singer. Nothing against Eric Clapton. I think he's really good too. I just think that Jack Bruce had that voice that really brought the heaviness of the group out, as well as his bass playing, which is absolutely extraordinary and off the charts here. But for the singing, those were the two main guys. Jack Bruce doing about 75 to 80% of the stuff, and Eric Clapton doing maybe like 20 to 25%. And then, of course, I did say that Ginger Baker did do one song. I'm not sure if I think he did that on Disraeli Gears. I could be wrong. But anyways, a fantastic group with lots of really catchy riffs and great guitar playing, great instrumentation, and some fantastic vocals. So here we are. So I hope you enjoyed this episode. Please like and subscribe. It's much appreciated. And this will come out tomorrow morning, actually. And we'll be back the day after with another one from the series. And I hope you'll be there to watch it. So have yourself a good evening and take care. And we will see you then. Take care.